Good morning, Lynette. Good morning, Virginia. Give me 1 second. I'm just putting in information that I know people are going to ask me for. All right. Good morning. Whew, we have a lot to show today. Um, and I'll try to put in links as I go along. Good morning. And if you're watching the replay, you just have to wait 24 to 48 hours for all the links to happen. I try to put them in the description box, but to be honest with you, the moment I get off of here, I'm running and I'm doing errands. I'm doing things for my business. I'm doing things for the house. So I always forget. So if you could be patient and just like go back into the comments, I'll try to put the links ahead of time. I know a lot of the people that help monitor this, the live feed, put in links as well. So if you could just be patient, sometimes it happens 24 hours, sometimes it's a little later. Facebook is really weird with lives because they want to make sure that there's nothing inappropriate, which I completely understand because we live in a day and age where people just spew mouth vomit and they just can say whatever they want to do. If you could be patient, I would greatly appreciate that. So good morning. I see all of you guys and I'm happy to see all of you. I have a lot to show you today, so it might be overwhelming. The first and foremost I would like to say is that whatever I made, purchased, or got does not mean that you need to get it. I just want to share with you in case you were not aware that this was available. Um, I wanted to have that disclaimer because we're on a very fixed income. Kindle is a primary breadwinner. My job pays well, especially when we're filing taxes. I'm always enthralled about that my revenue is increasing each year, and it makes me happy. It makes me realize that this is not just a pipe dream, you know? So I tell you that I base how I buy my interfacings and stuff like that off of sales and when I'm having conventions. In the beginning of the year is going to be the start of convention seasons. From February through June, I have something almost every single month, sometimes twice in that month. So during this time of the year, I usually buy a lot of interfacing, and I do it also around March. Last March, you expressed that you wanted to see what kind of stuff I bought, and this is what I'm going to show you today from Cereal Bag Maker. Now, Cereal Bag Maker is not the only person that I purchase stuff from. I buy from by Annie. I buy from kind of all over the place. I just a little bit all over the place. And I buy from Waywack a lot because Wawa. Because they're really local and can get it relatively fast. I get most of my hardware from Emmeline Bags and I get most of my rivets there. I trust Emmeline's rivets more than anyone else's rivets. So good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, everyone. So let's get started. What I made yesterday, I would like to start with that first. I made a leather park sling. This park sling is a pattern from So Sweetness. So this is leather. Look at how cute this is. This is leather, and then this is that print I showed you yesterday, and it is a Lord of the Ring print, Middle Earth. And then instead of having the mesh pocket, I added credit card slots in the opening. When you pull down to the second pocket, you have a slip pocket and a zipper pocket. And I've never made a leather park sling. This is the size small. And I was really, really in love how it came out. I wish I would have bought more of these from Heartwood and Hyde. They're just They're amazing. So I wanted to share that with you. The Parslings are really nice. They're a good seller for me. Both men, women, anybody and everybody love it. It's great. The small is great for any size. My husband uses it. My husband is 6'4" and he uses it. And I have a daughter that, I had children that are under 3 feet that use the small. So that's what I love about Sarah's Patterns bags. Don't really indicate like they're size inclusive. So whether you're tiny or whether you're large, bags are inclusive. So yeah, I made this one, and this is with the pulled green leather, and it's so nice. I interfaced it with instead of using the foam because I thought it would be too bulky, I interfaced it with Thermolam, and I love the way it came out. It's nice and soft, but it looks amazing. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning. Thank you, Lynette. So yeah, I that's the bag I made, and then I used Sandra's. Sandra has this color webbing from Sewing Room Gardener, and that's the webbing I used for it. Very nice, lightweight. I believe this is cotton, but it's lightweight, just perfect. When I'm using cotton for the exterior, I like to use it for the webbing, and because I use leather, I like to keep everything all natural. I did do a Scotch guard on this, so that way if someone gets this and they spill it, it won't stain. They will need to re-Scotch guard it as needed, but yes, I love this bag. It's super soft. I want to keep touching it. Oh, and I did modify this part. I took this strap from a different pattern. So yes, it is cotton webbing. Thank you. Appreciate it. So where do I begin? Oh, Emmeline bags. I'm going to let you guys know the jig is up. Janelle is Santa Claus. You can't tell me anything. I sent you guys that email during, I put it on my Facebook, that's So Nova, and I put it in the YouTube post when Sandra did, not yesterday, but the day before, when she did her live. In the middle of her live, I found out, I got an email saying that Emmeline Bag has a advent calendar. Well, let me make this perfectly clear. It is not Emmeline Bag's advent calendar. They were just carrying it. That is very important, and I'll explain why in a moment. So I purchased one, and when I purchased one, there was like, I don't know, something in the teens left. I posted it, and within 5 minutes of my post, they were sold out. They were absolutely sold out. So yesterday when I got my rest of the DHL from my cereal bag maker, I'm like, cool. There's a third package. I'm like, I didn't order something. What is this third package? It's Emmeline bags. And I'm like, what the heck? I had to go back to my post. My post was not even 21 hours long. And the box came in. So this is the box. I still have it in its plastic. It looks absolutely beautiful. It gives kind of like a disclosure of what it is. This advent calendar is like mostly notions. So there's printed hashtag, there's print hang tags, embroidery scissors, like metal thimbles, glass pens, things like that, like notions that you need. So I'm kind of really excited. So what made me sad though is there was a lot of people that tried to get it and it was already sold out. So what I did, if you go onto the top of the link, you'll see the advent calendar. I found another Canadian source that sells the calendar. So it is a Canadian designer, and there's a couple different stores that carry it. So if you're interested in this one, it's cheaper for us than it is for in Canadian dollars. It's not a very expensive box. I'm just excited to open up new notions because there might be notions that I need or I have never seen before, or I haven't seen that take on it. So if you're looking for an advent calendar that's a little bit more into your like budget friendly, I did put the information for the other Canadian person. And just if you go to that link, if you don't want that to shop from there, just put that information of the advent calendar and you'll see there's other realtors that are selling this exact box. So it's really it's like depending on the three different shops I've seen, they go from $66 to $79. But that again, that is in CAD, not USD. So I just wanted to tell you that it's very lightweight. It doesn't weigh very much. The box is actually gorgeous. I think I might keep this box, and I wish there was the fabric print that was this like this because this is look at how beautiful there. That is gorgeous. Can you imagine like wrapping paper or like all your grocery bags or like wine bottle bags with this? This was so pretty. So pretty. Sorry. So there's that. And it came, I don't, she's Santa because I got it in 21 hours. So I was like, what the? So I'm excited. I didn't open the plastic part. If you guys want me to open up the plastic part so we can open it up, but I'm not opening any of the avents, but just to see what it looks like inside, I can do that. So put that in the comments if you want that, and I will do that. Just open it up. I'm afraid to open this one up because I haven't seen anyone do it, and I don't want to like open it up and then like see a pattern or something. So I just left this one alone. And there, I believe there's still some of these from Nicole. Sandra, are you able to put Nicole's link to New Moxie? To there's a post where you put your Gmail and she'll bill you, and you can get it. And if you're able to do that, Sandra, I would really greatly appreciate it. This one I'm excited for because it's the 12 days of Christmas, but there's also 3 days of bonus gifts. There's 3 bonus gifts included. So, and it's New Moxie, K Customs, and JJ Customs. I just joined this group. I've been in this group and I purchased something from KA before in the past, and it was nice quality. So, and but I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I wanted the box because of New Moxie. I love me some New Moxie. Nicole knows it. That's my soul sister. So I just wanted to put that out there for those. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I gotta give Anne this. We'll make a pack. So this is the first box of interfacing. She had a sell. Let me look at my packing slip. She had a sell on woven interfacing. A woven fix 2. It was in black and it was on sale. I don't know. It might be in sale because it was black. A lot of people don't understand the difference. I'm going to do like Dalva says and do an interfacing theme because there's a reason why people get black interfacing opposed to white and vice versa. Especially it's more into the garment world and the lingerie world, but you can utilize the same techniques in bag making. So she had this huge roll. Look at how thick this is. This is woven fix 2. So it's like Emmeline to whenever I have self-use, I do use it. So I do use it. I definitely use Monica's, but if I'm also one of these people that I'm very, very realistic. If something like this is on sale, and let me see how much this is on sale so you can understand. You just my luck that it will be the last one because the reason why I was like, ooh, sold, because it was on sale. And I love Woven Fix as well. It's a very good brand. Hold on. Sorry, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yes, this was on clearance. This was on clearance for 85. This is Belgium money, so European, 85 euros. And it is 50 meters. That's why I got it. 50 meters. So I don't need anything for a while. So, and it's pretty big. It's 50 meters by 55 centimeters. So it's on clearance for $85. It's normally, if you were to use interfacing stabilizers, hold on. Normally, if you were to get a roll of Woven Fix for 25 meters for white is $100. So like to me, I see it as like, this is good for my business because I do use a lot of Shape Flex 101 or whatever. And then to have like 50 meters of Woven Fix 2 is good. Woven Fix 2 is comparable to SoFuse Plus, not SoFuse Plus. If you had Emmeline EB Fuse Medium, or it's thicker than regular Shape Flex 101. It's a thicker material. It just, I love the way it works with bags. It just, I use it a lot, especially when I'm using vinyls that I have a little bit of stretch to give it no stretching or whatnot. It's on their Facebook page. Okay. So yeah, I got that, and look, it's a huge roll. This is really, you don't see a website link for Nicole. All you have to do for Nicole's, all you have to do is go into her Facebook group, and there's a post. And if you share that post, you can get a link and you can put it inside. So let's see. Wait, I am on a live. Hold on. Yeah, I sing Doug. Yeah. Sorry. I apologize. Doug is my doing. This is New Moxie. This is the post in her Facebook group. If you go to her Facebook group and you put your information underneath this post, she'll respond to you. You do a PayPal invoice and it's shipped out to you. It's $140, and I think it's really, really good. From what the people who have opened it that won't leave, I give props because there's people that open up the whole thing and have not gave any information. So yeah, if you guys are 90s kids, then you know Doug. I also hum Rocco's Modern Life all the time. And I'm a Nickelodeon kid, so yeah, if you go to that, her New Moxies is $140, and it has 12 days plus 3 additional gifts. Now there is a group there inside one of the posts. There are people that opened up the box, but they're not telling anybody anything, but they're saying that they're blown away by the pattern. They're blown away by everything that's inside the box, and they're excited for everybody else to open it. So there are people in the group that can't handle it, and they're like, they're going to open it. I actually appreciate Stitch Supply Co. because they actually have a group, a Facebook group page for emotional support, not to open up their advent calendar. And I'm like, that is facts. I'm gonna let you know right now, this is hard. I see the reason why I put this over here is because I usually primarily, if I'm sewing on this machine, I don't see behind me, and if I'm sewing on the other ones, I don't. I want to rip these bad boys open so bad, so freaking bad. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah. Okay. So what you could do, if Sandra or Jenny, if you could just put New Moxie's like just regular Facebook page, and they can request to join. I think that's, or put their website, and then and then all you have to do is go, if you're not on Facebook, if you get on New Moxie's website, she does have contact. You hit contact, and then you could put your information in and say, hey, my name is Doug. Our Panty Mayonnaise, and I would like to have a box. How can I get one? Thank you. My name is Patty Mayonnaise. She'd probably be like, what the hell? Okay. So the other thing, like I give, I don't know, Anne is like really creative when it comes down to packing. Like you seen me unbox yesterday the first box. She's creative. I know my DHL people hate me. This is Decaville Heavy. And look at, I want to keep it because this has the original tape. She is an authorized seller for this brand. This is Decaville Heavy. I run out of Decaville Heavy a lot. Like a lot. So I got as you can see, it's the big one right here. And I have it on the roll. She's really good at really good at doing it. So I have one more box, and this is the box that that has a lot of unique interfacing, so I'm bringing out. So first and foremost, I'm trying to be like Thor, like, yes, I can pick this all up. Let me remove the box. First and foremost, we have this. I seen this. I have no idea what it was. So I was like, let me try it because I don't know what it is. And this is... Sorry. They're like, Shinova, can you stop making sound effects with your mouth, please? This is called insolate. So it's supposed to be like to help insulate lunch boxes and or whatever you're making, but it is thinner than the fleece insulation or the foam. So I wanted to try this with a couple of bags. Like if I put like Decaville Light or foam, it's supposed to help it. It doesn't have any stretch. I was looking for something new that I can do that with. And I don't have prices on my list though. So you have to go, I have to, hold on. Okay, hold on. She's, like I said, she's really good at packing. So there's like things rolled into rolls. Okay. Then I have the beige crack that everybody has to have. Decaville Light. I have this much Decaville Light and I was totally freaking out. But now I have my roll, so I'm okay. I usually try to have an extra roll, but sometimes like when I get hyper focused on testing or getting things done for bag events, I just go through the second one and without buying the other one. But I usually get my Decaville Light either from her or Wowak. And then I know that there are smaller shops like Sandra that carry it. I believe Sandra, you carry it, right? Okay, so I also got... Okay, this one's called Rhino Fix. I have no idea what it is. It feels like if 808 and Fleece had a baby. So I feel like this is the glue side because it's bumpy and this is smooth. Again, I'm one of these people that like to try new interfacing because I never know what it may make a bag look even better or it may look worse. I have no idea. And what Dalva was asking about the canvas. This used to be called Woven Fix 3. This stuff is super comparable to Decaville Light. I have canvas now in my eyeball. Okay, so the Decaville Heavy's back order too. I've been noticing that a lot in a lot of places. So if you find it and you need it, grab it. This is called Canvas Fix. It used to be called Woven Fix 3. It is basically canvas, like a thick canvas with a glue on the back. I use this in place sometimes in lieu of Decaville Light if I want more flexibility. It doesn't wrinkle when you're pulling it out of the bag. It's pretty cool. So I use Canvas Fix a lot, which I believe was formerly known as Woven Fix 3. So I got that from Cereal Bag Maker. I'm actually really excited about the names though. Rhino Fix. I have, because this is the glue. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be cool in a lot of different bags, especially like if you want a slouchy bag. Shannon, since you're on here, I'm going to use your bag. Man, that canvas is in my eyeball. Okay. Shannon's Mayfair bag, I can't talk today. The bucket bag, I think will look good because this has a slouchy but yet structured theme in it. So I feel like it would be really cool. Good morning. Yes, rainy day. I appreciate the rainy day. As soon as it started raining, my headache started going away. Nothing says good drinks like a cold cup of coffee that was hot like 5 minutes ago. So we got that. I'm actually, and then I showed you guys. What is it called again? Insulate. So it's an insulator that's thinner but has structure. So I get a lot of people that are going to like Amsterdam and they always want their bags to have like the RFD, and they also want it to be insulated for their water bottles. So I'm always looking for new insulation. I have a weird following for people going to Amsterdam. You will be surprised of how many bags I make in a year for people just going to Amsterdam. I'm like, okay. And they're mostly local. They're like people from New York, Pennsylvania, or whatever, but it's very weird but cool thing. So that's all I got um from bag of the month, Cereal Bag Maker. And I usually get her stuff, like I said, once maybe twice a year. That canvas though, you guys seen, I didn't have all this in the beginning. Okay, so okay. So I've been telling you guys that I've been working on wallets, bags, and I couldn't show you, but Winnie from Thumbs and Thimbles is going to be opening it up retail on Monday, tentatively. Tentatively. You got, again, patience is a virtue with Winnie because she has babies, and you already know Mother Bear. But it is worth the wait. She created this really cool emboss deboss kind of Star Wars. So if you're a huge Star Wars fan, but you've been wanting to get fabric that's not like in your face Star Wars, but something that's a little bit more subtle that you can be like, dang, this looks like it could be a Dooney. This looks like it could be a LV. You got it. Look at her details in this. How freaking gorgeous is this print? So I made a Lola and it's domed. Look at the, I gotta say, I gotta get more of these purse feet. These feet come from Bringberry, and I have had them for like a year and some change. And I've never used them, and now I'm like, I'm so stupid. I should have used these. Um, I gotta say, this is also my best zipper I've ever put in Lola. So this is I paired it with, it goes really, really, really well with the navy marine vinyl that is at Joann's. So if you're looking if you get this color blue and you're like, hey, what can I pair it with? This is the navy from Joann's, and it pairs with it absolutely gorgeous. So my zipper pulls are from Alchemats, and I don't think she's going to have retail this year. So just keep your eyes out and be in the group and just have your notifications on for them. And then my zipper tape is actually from Sally Tomato. I love Sally Tomato's navy and nickel tape. It's like none other. I don't know. I really like Sally Tomato zipper tape. So we have that. This magnet that we're using as like kind of like a plaque or whatever. Again, that comes from, you know, my girl at Alchemats. Olivia always comes up with some cool stuff. And I paired it with this because Winnie and Olivia are very like cool content and business women. They always want to share each other's work and lift each other up. So like whenever I'm working with either one of them, I always like to put one of the other products in it because they are friends and they're what the sewing world needs, about lifting each other up. So inside, let me pull out the wallet for a second. Inside I just made a nice little zipper placket. It's not the one that comes with the Lola. It's just one that I made. And then I put a rivet inside so that way it can look like, you know, super cool. I have the tulle fabric from Notorious, and this is probably the one from 2 or 3 years ago. I like the fact that I didn't mean to cut off Chewy and Lando, but I thought it was pretty cool that they were like chilling on top of the zipper. And then you have the slip pocket. I don't know. Sometimes zippers just come out. The zip, like this is the best zipper I've ever done in a Lola. I think it's just maybe because I tweaked the measurements a little bit. It could be something that, well, and I was surprised because I was feeling like total crap the day I made this. And then I put some really cool, I went outside of the box. Instead of using nickel rivets, I decided to use indigo rivets. And this hardware is from um, Bringberry. And this hardware right here, this beautiful oval connect, like the deep oval they're not connected. Other connectors. Well, the oval rings are from, I want to say that these are from Fireweed Stitch. I do love her oval. Her ovals are better than anyone else's in my personal opinion, and I don't mean to sound like negative. It's just the way their shape is very different from everyone else's. And these beautiful connectors I've had for a year or two are from Bringberry. You can't go wrong with Bringberry. I try to order from Bringberry once a year. It's not Karen makes the most stellar hardware I've ever seen in my life. She does really good job and her creations are gorgeous. So this blue is one of my favorites. So what I wanted to do, because I'm going to sell this, and it's the holiday, so I wanted to do something where I get people asking me to make the matching wallet. So I did. I created an NCW, but a little bit different. As you can tell, my NCW has a different flap. I made it squared off, and then at an angle about 1.5 inches, Um, I cut it down, and I was inspired by the Triscale because the Triscale has a 1/2 inch cut versus a 1.5 inch, and I was just curious. Um, yes, she's my favorite. If I could buy everything Bringberry, I would. It's just not in my price point. 3 kids, two in a Loki. You guys know his surgeries alone this past year. Jesus. Woo! Okay. This is a modified NCW. When you open it up, the faux leather on this is so well. It's very thin. Now, when I say thin, do not think negative because you can do this on domestic, semi-industrial, and industrial. I use interfacing on this. I had no trouble with stitching. It stitches like a dreamboat, and it is super domestic friendly. I paired it with this nice soft matte navy blue that I got from Walmart. I have had it for years and I didn't know what to put because it was on the thinner side. I This is how thin the vinyl is. Okay, are you ready? I used it as my card slots. Yeah, it's my card slots. I use waterproof canvas on the back of the card slots and the inside of the pocket. My name tag. If you guys don't ever know, my symbol is the Death Star because a supernova blast. So it was my take on the Death Star. But yes. So you can use it and you can see that I used it. I just folded it over. So you can see. I just folded it over once and I used it. And it came out really, really nice. So I used a magnetic snaps. I decided with the NCW, I love having 2 snaps. I feel like it's more secure. I have the strap and it matches. And I was really scared because I didn't know the NCW would fit inside a Lola. I didn't think of it. I made one without the other and it does. It fits nice and smoothly. And I also have the strap. So there's that. And so I did post on Instagram and on some places on it, but no one has seen this wallet yet. So again, this one might be mine. I'm not going to lie. This is the Triscale. I love the Triscale wallet. This is another colorway Winnie's having, and this is the one I'm going after. Yeah, check out this brown. This is so unbelievably sexy. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anybody, but like, ooh. So this is just a gorgeous color. I edge painted it. When you open it up, instead of using D-rings, because I didn't have 1/2 inch D-rings, I used 2 corset rings. And yeah, I used, oh, sucky, sucky. Look at that. I so like inside you have this, and then you have your credit card, you have your cash slots, and then your credit card slots. You turn it around, you have this beautiful symbol. And again, I had to use this hardware because if you guys remember, this was in Shannon and Olivia's combo box they had together. And this is one of my favorite hardware, like, period. People love that. Um, and so I put a little bit of fun with the Star Wars ID pocket, but yes, no one has seen this. You guys are the first one that's seen it. Like the testing group seen me like not have it stitched. I just haven't took pictures of it. It is so shiny and so beautiful. I think I might keep this for myself. I'm not gonna lie, because I love, you know how I am about Star Wars, and I have like fun little Star Wars retro in the inside. I was gonna do the Nouveau inside, but I wanted to give it like a pop, a real pop of color because it's so mute. But this is the Triscale. Double pop, double closure on that too. I love the blue too. I know I need more coffee. I cannot think. My brain is. The Bringberry hardware needs to carry more 3/4 of it inch strap anchors. Yes, I agree with you, Shannon. 100%. Her hardware is just so beautiful, though. Um, no, a lot of people actually, everyone owns the NCW, but not everyone has made it, Karen. So, there you go, Karen. No, no, you're not. But everyone owns it. Christine, you own the pattern, right? Everyone has this pattern. Not everyone has made it. I prefer the Triscale over the NCW too. I do. Because I feel like the NCW is bulky, but some people love that. So like if you're sewing to sell, you just got to be open to what people want. This is my personal preference because it's like low key. It's not. It is like low key. Like it's hot. It's hot. It gets the job done, and I feel like I did a really good job making it look like it is a. Oh, you just got this from Saks Fifth Avenue? What? This is hot. This is hot. I haven't figured out the bag. I'm either gonna make. I have an idea on a take on. Um, I know I make it a lot. The Erica Bowler. I have a take on the Erica Bowler, and if I do what I think I could do, if I can cut it out, I will go live and start making it today. So that way it can be a matching set. I don't want to give this one up though and sell it. I know it would sell fast, but man, look at how beautiful this is. Like seriously, so if you guys have Star Wars lovers, I put that notification in there, and I'll put it again in the chat. That all you have to do is be a part of the Facebook group, and then you can go to this event, hit notification, and you'll be event, not advent, dude. Arnetta, I need more coffee, dude. I need coffee. Like, I need some coffee. So I'm gonna put this Facebook event for thumbs and thimbles, and that's where you can get this beautiful. You can purchase this beautiful, beautiful. Look, the brown's my favorite. Don't get me wrong. This blue, This is a bad. This is a baddie. This is a baddie right here. Whoever carries this, you're a baddie. But this right here is, I'm gonna say it, sexual caramel chocolate. It is. That should be the name of it. It is beautiful, and I think Nicole's pattern just shines with it. I can't wait to post this one. I haven't took pictures. I am not the best at taking pictures of wallets. So if anyone has tips for wallets, I would greatly appreciate it. I can give you tips all day long for bags. Wallets are my Achilles. I have a hard time. Um, this is a gorgeous wallet. And again, if you weren't earlier this year, Shannon and Olivia did a combo box, and she during May the 4th, she opened this up for the retail, and I mean for pre-order. I immediately had to grab a couple because come on. And then I was able to put that little hint right there too. Oh, this is a sexy wallet. This is a sexy wallet. for use phone for which one? Yeah, how did I interface my Lola? Okay, so with this one, I didn't have ShapeFlex 101. I had a little bit of SoFuse left. I interfaced it with SoFuse and Decaville Light. On the bottom is same thing, SoFuse and Decaville Light, and then I cut out a piece of like cardboard stiff stuff that you can get at the leather store for just the there's a pattern piece that says for stabilizers. I just put that on the bottom. And I didn't put that on the bottom until after I turned the bag. But as you can hear. And then look at these feet. I mean, seriously. Karen, if you're watching, I want more of these feet from Bringberry. Like these, these are sexy. This is a good looking bag. This is my best Lola I've ever made. I made a lot of Lolas. This is my best. Let's admire the zipper. Like, it is on point. Maybe I could teach a class on that. I'm really good at, like, getting out corners. It's my superhero power. And sewing fast, apparently. I don't think I sew fast, but everyone else around me thinks I sew fast. But, yeah. I wasn't feeling good when I made this at all. So I'm really proud of how it turned out because I wish I did a little bit more fussy cutting where all these lined up, but it is what it is. You're not on Facebook? Okay, so are you looking for Thumbs and Thimbles, Karen, or New Moxie? If you're New Moxie, go onto her website and tell her. If you're Thumbs and Thimbles, I will let you know the moment that it's going that morning. I'll tell you on Monday morning when it's going to be available and put the website information so that you can set an alarm and go on the website. But make sure in order to get in the website, you are going to need to put your information or you won't be able to see the product. So if you're not on Facebook, it doesn't matter. I promise you, I will let you know on Monday what time it will be available. I will do that for you because I don't want you missing out on this. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so get level with it. And it's raining and it has that weird sun, so I really want to take pictures of it this morning. Yes, this is the decorative magnet from Shannon and Olivia. There are different places you can get different magnets. I get mushroom magnets and different more natural magnets from Naturally Nerd. There's a lot of different places you can get it. You have to find different things. But is it Naturally Nerd? I'll show you tomorrow. I'll bring it. I have like some really pretty mushroom magnets. I just don't know what bag I'm making with it yet. And remember, Arnetta, if you're coming to my sewing weekend, we're going to be making Shannon's bag, and me and Sandra are trying to find more non like fandom magnets so that I can show you how to install them on the Aries. Olivia, I know Shannon, like Olivia's mind and how she designs stuff is amazing. She's an incredibly sweet person. The reason why you always hear me speak so highly of her and Winnie is that you just like behind the scenes, they treat you like you've been friends all your life. Like you guys go back to elementary school and they're good to their people that work with them. I honestly can say they're my favorite people to strike for. They treat us so good. So good. And I don't know. I'm not my eyes are just I'm going to look away for like so my eyes don't get glassy anymore. But yeah, they treat us really, really well. And they are very creative. And this combination, the reason why I like the combo between Shannon and Olivia is look at this. This looks like a ladybug. The falcon looks like a ladybug. Look at the little Yoda, the TIE fighter, like all the details. And then look at the details in just Winnie's scene. So you have It's embossed, and I thought I was going to have an issue where like stitches look weird because I told you um I don't like textured vinyls because sometimes the stitching looks weird. No issue. There's no issue. Like I also used Mojo Sews. I mixed like her almond with a little bit of more brown, and I got this really pretty match. So I just wanted you guys to know that like this is awesome. I really think I might keep this wallet for myself. It's just really nice. So that I wanted to show you that it was this fabric is thin enough because I know a lot of people are like it's a domestic friendly. Yes, because first of all, um, let's talk about Nicole. Nicole sews on a Juki and it's a semi-industrial and she does all cork. So I wanted to do one in all vinyl and it is a perfect fit. And I have craft text in here, so there's some kind of mobility. And I put a little bit of the packing foam in here and I kind of like the way that feels because I wanted to have the support for the magnet so that way it wasn't just like going only through craft text. So I put dish packing soap, which is a trick that Maggie does on Maggie 55 does on her classic zip around wallets, and I put it in this and I just absolutely love the way it came out. Let's see. I have, yeah, special zipper power. That's I'm really good at putting in zippers. And or like the funniest thing to me was my first class teaching the persimmon because you have to take off the zipper, right? So I put two zipper pulls on it on purpose so that way you can sew it and have the zipper ends, but everyone kept popping them off and I was just like putting them on like no one's business. And I don't that's like my weird power. Okay. The drop will be Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you, Lynette. So yeah, and that's tentative. Let me again. I'm gonna stress this tentative. Babies. That's all you have to think. Tentative. Patience. Babies. Okay. Yes. There's gonna be more W. Just they're like people are people have to like get molds and buy if they're gonna buy there's a lot to it. Molds and buying exclusive rights and copyrights and all that stuff. There's a lot that goes into making hardware, and that's why I would never make it. I just see I'm behind the scenes and I get to hear the things that they go through, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. There, thanks Jenny for the natural nerds. Yeah, the natural nerds. They also there's also someone that has like the Sasquatch like zipper pulls, and I bought some. I have no idea what I'm gonna make with them, but they're like the most hilarious zipper pulls I've ever seen. I don't know who Val. I know you told me about Valor Creation some time ago. I still haven't looked at their stuff yet. Okay, for this flap, okay, so in the pattern, she's changed it up and she uses Craftex. And I did use unwashed Craftex, but in Maggie 55 in her classic zip around wallet, she uses dish packing soap. So if you go into like Lowe's, Walmart, any player where they have packing information, when you're packing up your house for like a move, you know how you put these little foam dish things on top of each other so that the plates don't break. Maggie 55 uses that as an interfacing or stabilizer in her wallet. So, like I told you, I learn from different patterns and I absorb it and I take it in. And so, what I did is I cut out a small piece, made sure it wasn't nowhere around the where it's because this is a 1/8 of an inch stitch all the way around. So, I cut it like where the foam you kind of can see it if I press down is from here to here. So that way it can support this magnet. I thought the Craftex could do it, but when I opened it up, it was like kind of bowing like this versus having it pop up like this. So that's the dish soap. I didn't want it to be regular foam, the 1/4 of an inch, because then you would see that bulk on the side. I wanted it to be even bulk throughout it. So I did the dish soap. And like I said, you can kind of see it where I put it in right here. And it worked out great. And it ends right here. So it folds over just perfectly and it's ready to go. That's not part of the pattern. I just something I noticed because I this is a lighter wallet and this is a substantial magnet. You when you get a magnet from Olivia, it ain't gonna be cheap. It's gonna feel like you what you paid for. So I wanted to make sure that it was able to hold it up well. So that's what I did. Hey Kelly. Yes, I do too because these people put their heart and souls into the creating their art. It is art. Dish packing soap, yes. I told you I'm gonna ask my Home Depot or Lowe's if I can film in there because you'll be surprised what I buy from Home Depot and use it in bags. I have used D rings in bags when I was out of D rings in certain colors. They have almost every single color we use except iridescent. They even have like the antique nickel. It's crazy. Um, I've used a lot of unconventional stuff that you can get at your local hardware store. And I use a lot of I'm telling you, if you put me in a hardware store where there's flooring, I am coming out with slew of interfacing and stabilizers. You will be like, "What the hell, Shanova?" Yes. Yeah, the dish packing soap separator. They're like very, very thin foam. Yes. Yes, and then you know what else you can go in the flooring section for? Because I get a lot about my pictures in like different backgrounds. You can create your own picture boards, like your backdrop. So, like if you want to have like hardwood floors in the picture, you could buy a couple of like flooring, whatever flooring you like. You could buy marble, and then you have your decorations for your pictures. It looks different. Like people like, oh my god, that is such a beautiful tabletop. Not knowing it's just like two pieces of pergo wood cut together just to take pictures. And it's like cheap, like $7. So like do like they're thinking outside the box will help you out tremendously. Is it called like just look for packing, just put packing dish foam. Just dish foam. I go to all Home Depots. The Home Depot I go is in Columbia, Maryland. So yeah, I wonder. I don't want to like be one of those obnoxious people that are just filming. But yes, I like Kindle when he takes me to Home Depot. You would think it would be him. I'll be like, no, dude, look, I can get this, or and they'll cut the wood. So like I'll get like you can get a plank board and have them cut it in two, and then you can put it together yourself, and then now you have a prop. You can make it like have a marble slab. There's I usually get marble slabs anyways because when I do riveting, like when I do handheld riveting and stuff like that, it it helps with no bounce back. So um yeah, you'll be surprised what you can get just at Home Depot and Lowe's. Pictures back, foam boards, yeah. Foam boards are go on sale all the time during when the kids go back to school, and then you can actually buy like cheap tile and stuff like that, like backdrops. You know how we do the kitchen backdrops, and you could put them on foam board, and now you have you have a great place to take pictures. And put it inside your light box or whatever. So yeah, you just have fun. Think outside the box. Like it just it's because some people live in areas that it's like forever sunny or forever gloomy, and they don't have that really where they can get the natural light. Because to me, the best pictures are from natural light. But then there's sometimes like today, it looks like the sun's about to set that I would have to use a light box, and I hate just having like white pictures. So that's when you start thinking outside the box. Like, what can I do? Like I don't know if you can see. I have like a wallpaper that is the like the Death Star and stuff like that. It's the blueprints to all of the Star Wars machines. But like if you put that on the background on a foam board and put it in your light box, now you have a cool background or like decoupage in the background or whatever. Buying mirrors and having self the mirror one is the coolest one. I cannot do this, but my friend has done this where she bought glass mirrors and she got them cut at Home Depot to fit her light box, and she has one on the bottom and like one up like this and this. So when you take pictures, the you're able to see all angles of the bag. And it's super cool. I have not mastered that. I'm not a master photographer. I'm very amateur. I just know how to do angles for bags. But thinking outside the box is definitely, I love brainstorming and just figuring things out. So Home Depot's your friend. They have D-rings, they have O-rings, they have swivel hooks, they have chains, they have a lot of stuff. It doesn't seem like it would be a place to go, but if you're in a pinch, try going to Home Depot, man. You might go, or Lowe's, you probably come out of there like, holy crap. Like it's amazing. Like you can get cheap, like I said, the backdrops that people put on their kitchen walls for like backsplash. Like you can get like stuff that looks like jade, marble, all that stuff. And now you just upgraded your photos to look a little bit more elegant to fit your bags. Oh my God, Kelly, you're not that far. Okay. Yeah, I usually go to I live right by the Mayweather Post Pavilion. Like if you go like towards John Hopkins, where Swansville Elementary is, that townhouse community on that side is where I live. So yeah, I go to Home Depot and Lowe's all the time. I'm going to be at Joann's tomorrow picking up my ruler. Dude, okay, so I don't know why Joann's is having the sale that they're having. I've been wanting a 21.5 inch square ruler for the longest time, but they cost like $80. I was able to get one yesterday that was 40% off, plus they had 20% off if you did pick up by uh curbside. I got that ruler for like $29. I am I am lit right now. I am so excited to get this ruler. Um, I'm like, what? Because most of Georgia Girl Stitch's like patterns, like the inside is always like 20 or 21-inch square. And I've been looking for a ruler. And then I also not Maggie 55 by Annie recommends it in the themes that we put everything. That's one of the rulers she uses. And I was like, let me get this before we start next week with this project. Good morning, Gypsy. I know it is. It does make a huge difference. But like you've been in Maryland, so Maryland is a very interesting place because it normally looks like Jason's trying to kill us like 90% of the year. So like I never have problems with natural light. Like I really don't, unless it looks like we're about to have a hurricane or a snowmageddon or something like that. It's so deeply forested that all the pictures to me always look whimsical because it's it's dark in Maryland. When I go to other states, I'm always like blinded by the light. Like Florida, I thought my retinas were gonna pop out. Like I just like what? Why is your state so freaking bright? So yeah, I don't have a problem, but sometimes if I'm like crunch for time and I did not take pictures. My husband's really good at taking pictures in the light boxes. And then I started thinking about what can I do instead of just having an all white background. And that's when I started doing the sixth grade science class. Like, what can we do with the foam boards? I use foam boards for a lot of stuff. I also use foam boards for false bottoms. Yes, eCork works as heavy foam too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you stick those textiles on the foam board, you're good. You can breed it outside too. So if you have natural light, if you make one that's like this, like a foam board that opens and closes, which is easy to store, then you could breed it outside. You could put it on something and you could have natural light and still have like the elegant backgrounds of different stuff. Like I have fake Christmas trees that are small that I take outside when I take like pictures of my Christmas stockings and whatever, so that way I can just give that extra festive and also sizing. Okay, so I don't know if any of you guys sell on Etsy, but I'm gonna tell you this: if I'm gonna sell this wallet on Etsy, I'm gonna put something buy it like a phone or something so it can give like size reference. Because the people will be like, oh, I thought it was bigger. And you put the measurements inside the description, but people need a physical, just like, like something so that they can be like, oh, okay, you wave in my direction. Yeah, Jason is straight trying to kill us in Maryland. And I mean, when I go to Philadelphia too, I'm like, dang, Jason, this is the murder. Like, I mean, seriously, it's dark all the time. If I did Captain's Log outside, you'd be like, what time is it? Oh no, that sucks. I'm sorry, Dalva. Yeah. I have a home, a Joann's, my Hobby Lobby. I'm going to go get. I did not know because part of the things that go, a place that everything goes 2.0, they use hook and loop, and I didn't want to use black or white because I'm making this all tulip pink. I wanted like some bright obnoxious colors like teal, purple, and like really cool colors, right? And they have them all at Hobby Lobbies that are 3/4 of an inch. I'm like, I'm about to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow too. So I can't go into Hobby Lobby during the Christmas season because their ornaments, like, I will be there for hours looking at stuff. Just like I'm drawn to Christmas ornaments. As soon as I see them, I'm like, "Hi, what's up? I need these in my life." So yeah, and we're gonna hopefully put up our tree this weekend, hopefully, because I want to start decorating the house for the holidays so I can feel more festive. I got one tree, but I haven't put my decorations on it. Yeah. I only have a few more things coming in. I should have my Stitch Supply Co box comes in tomorrow. Remember, the mail's not coming in except like if it's like UPS or something like that. 'Cause tomorrow's Veterans Day, so I want to thank all the people who serve our country. Um, so I only have that. That should come in via FedEx or UPS, one of them tomorrow. That's what it's tracking for. And then I have just the Sally tomato, and I'm trying to get Lauren's. Lauren's is on the 15th. I would love to get Lauren's. I feel like it will be very good. She's a fantastic bag maker, and everybody that is a part of that box are super creative. Like, I who doesn't like Hartwood and Hyde like labels? Come on now, they're like genius. Yeah, the Velcro is a hook and loop. Yeah, you can get it at Hobby Lobby, and it's like in all different colors. And I'm gonna get like this baby blue till, and so that way my back will look really cool. I was like, I don't want black or white hook and loop. I know it's simple. It's things like that that will keep me up all night trying to figure out where to get it. I'm not playing with you. That's how my mind works. And it'll stay that way until I get it done. I know. I need to call something else, Christine, because I'm like the place everything 2.0. But if you're in Patreon, you know what's up. Also, Patreon, I'm drawing out the button, the bow today, and so my Kendall is going to scan it in either this weekend or Monday, so I can send it to you guys PDF so you can cut out your own bows. No way! She did not release a video. I haven't seen it. I gotta see it. Do you guys want me to take the plastic off of this so we can just see what it looks like? This is so pretty. I want I want everything in my house to be gold. I don't even like gold. I don't like gold at all. Like, even my wedding ring is rose gold. I do not like gold. Um but this is pretty. Kendall like had to he was googling falfolier 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 falfolier. He was like, what is this? I didn't see it. I'm really bad. Okay, so here, listen, hear me out. So I follow a lot of people um on YouTube, right? But what I told you, I watch weird stuff on YouTube. It's usually true crime, or it's people getting arrested and tased. I don't know why. And body cam footage. I'm weird. I didn't say I was normal. All right. So I took the plastic off. It has a really pretty golden bow. I'm not going to open any of the advent things. I'm just opening up the box. I'm going to keep this box. My husband says I have this thing where I keep boxes. You just have no idea. Oh, I can put the card slots and PDFs too. Yes. I don't want... Okay. Okay, so this is just... has nothing. Maybe you're supposed to write something. That's weird. All right. But this is beautiful. I feel like this is like giving me Harry Potter vibes. I'm just saying. That's a really pretty box. And then you just open them. That's so cute. That is really, I like that. Yeah. Kendall was like, I gotta Google that. What does that mean? What does that mean? That's really pretty. I'm gonna leave it open. Oh no, Oogie Boogie fell off my tree. He must have been there from last year. So, just gonna stick you back on there. You fell again. I'll get you in a minute. So yeah, that's that one. Okay, so everybody wants Lauren's video because they did not see that. Okay, that's how it starts with a bow. No, I'm gonna I'm gonna draw it out, and then what I'll do is once Kendall scans it and I send it, I'll make a small bow video for Patreon so you can see how I put it together. Once you see I put it together, you're gonna be like, Shnova. I'm like, right? Very simplistic. There's nothing to it. And I'll do the card slots too. Isn't that pretty? Now again, while you're on the live chat, if you scroll all the way up, this one was sold out of Emmeline bag, but it's not Emmeline's box. So it is a Canadian box, and I found a Canadian retail person that is still selling this box. It's $66 CAD, so it's cheaper for us in USD. So yeah, that's really pretty though. I don't even like gold. That's pretty. I don't want to. Hold on. I'm gonna do it like this because this black is just like black, so it's weird. So I'm gonna have Nicole's there. Yeah, man. All right. You're gonna see interfacing, which I can say double down, then looks like snow. That's what we're gonna call it. Very HP, right? Like, yeah, I get HP feels from it. And the thing is this is gonna tempt the heck out of me because I can see little peaks of color. It's like, no. I know. It was on YouTube. You're talking out alone. They got a lot of Velcro on Amazon. That's good. $10 a day value is really, really good. That's like I was telling you guys, I'm going to say it again. This box is what? About $50, $55, let's say 60 for giggles. $60 $60, right? There are 24 days. Okay? So, hold on. No. No. So you take $60 and you divide it into 24 days, you're looking at $2.50 a day for each thing. So I want to say this is the reason why I save for things. When you see those people with they're like, no, so and so's Sofuse is better than it costs than anything else because it costs XYZ a square inch. It's the same thing kind of concept for advent calendars. So for this advent calendar, it costs $140, right? But it's for 12 days. So you're looking at about under $12 for each day. So you're going to get a more bang for your buck. Plus, they have 3 additional gifts. So that's what you have to look at. And then you have to think most of these days could be something like a chocolate. It could be a pattern. It could be something like that. So when you're looking for advent calendar, I'm going to make a sweater that says Advent Lady, because apparently I've been doing advent calendars a lot. So when you're looking at an advent calendar, you got to look at your price per day and see if that is what is beneficial for you. Because if you're like, oh, I got this one, but then you see me opening up other ones and like, oh, well, this person gave you this, this, and this, but if this calendar costs $60, you can't expect it to have the same things as the calendar that costs $140. There's just no way. And then you have to put on top of it the cost per box. Like, this is a nice box, but this box that looks like HP, probably cost a hell of a lot more than this box. So, because this box is a standard box that they have in shipping, like shipping packages. This box kind of reminds me of the Stitch Supply Co., just not as deep. So that's what you need to look at. You need to look amount per day. And the reason why I'm an advocate for Stitch Supply Co. is because they give you the added bonus of having things personalized for the same price as a regular box. So there are things like that you need to think of. So is it hardware or is it everything? This box is supposed to be like notions and like everything. It's not that. The reason why I keep emphasizing it is not it's not an Emmeline bag thing, because it's not geared for bag makers. It's geared for sewers and crafters. Look, don't even get started. He probably be sniffing out everything. I didn't know that, Julie. I can open up Nicole's box. I have not opened it. Now I'm singing Nate Dogg in my head. Tell me expectation. Okay, let's see. So it's like that. It smells pretty. I like the smell of paper. And thank you for supporting this small business. This is, I mean, come on. This is new Moxie's written all over this. Nicole is like, Nicole is like the best like person that puts bags like presentations together. So like every day is like crafted out. Oh, I like the way these look like this. This is so cute. So, yep. We're going to have some fun this holiday season, opening it up gifts. And it's good to see what people have, so that way next year when they open up stuff, you could be like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to get this box or whatever. So, we did some math today. We talked about thinking outside the box. I feel like we had a really good class session. Ooh, so Lawrence Box makes 2 projects. That is really good to know. I love when they do projects. Sally Tomato does some stuff similar. Like they'll have like 4 days when you're opening it up and it's like a big project that comes out after it. I love doing projects because, I don't know, it makes me excited. Oh, I'm sorry. It's for Patreon. I apologize. She don't, I cannot. I won't unwrap anything. I'm so sorry, it's Dalva. My box is right here. It's wrapped all beautifully too. New Moxies is 2 projects as well. That's excited. Hi, David. Don't cheat. Okay. Okay. But I'm glad you haven't told anyone. I'm excited for new Moxies too. I'm excited for all of them. I love the holidays. You printed your pattern today. So yeah, I love the fact that they have projects. Projects are always good. So tomorrow in the afternoon, because UPS usually comes around 11. So I should have my Stitch Apply Co. So that will be up on here. And then the only other one I'm trying to go for is a Lawrence. If I get it, awesome. If I don't, it's okay. I'll enjoy watching somebody do an opening. So again, Monday is the tentative date for this, for the beautiful prints. Sandra put in the link for that. If you're not on Facebook, on Monday, I will remind you that you need to set your alarms and I'll put the website so that way you can get the retail event. I know, Julie. Girl, I already know. I'm telling you, I've been having some days, especially with this whole mouth situation. I'm still swollen. Sometimes these are things like help uplift your spirit when you're having a really bad day or bad week. So, yeah, that's it. We've been on in here for an hour and 15 minutes. I've been drinking this cold cup of coffee that was warm that I think has Loki's hair in it. His hair is always in everything. So I hope everyone has a really good day. And if I do go live, it'll be probably sewing an Erica Bowler bag using this material. I have an idea for it. Okay. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I will talk to you. That's fine. Julie, you're I hope everyone has a really, really, really great day. Happy sewing. I'll see you guys later. Bye.